What is good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and today we got another fight breakdown video. I just did Earl Spence versus Sebastian Fedora the other day. And now we're doing Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. So these two are, I did Tank versus Shakur. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing a Super 6 tournament vid about all of them. Every last one of them. That'll probably be my 10th fight breakdown video. I have a lot more, like Canelo and Benavidez, Boots and Virgil Ortiz, KSI and Jake Paul, Gibb and Slim. You know, I have a lot of different variety of fights that I want to break down. I want to break down old school fights too. It's fantasy fights also. You know, I don't discriminate. But if you enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Watch the video. It's gonna be a banger. And watch the old fight breakdowns. They're gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna put the thumbnails right here. And yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so now we got Devin Haney versus Prograis. In this fight, I feel like it was a perfect fight for Devin Haney. 10 out of 10 performance. It's pretty much a masterclass. He was moving up to 140 to fight the champ, and he really put the belt on Regis. Now there was some things like how he rehydrated up to 165, and he was in there with a smaller dude. But I feel like I wouldn't expect Devin to lose right after this fight. You know, he put everybody on. Everybody said that he was gonna lose. I don't know why. Didn't see.
It's too early to be throwing haymakers like that if you're Prograis. We saw that before when Regis loves. That's what Regis needs to do.
As you can see, Devin Haney is able to throw more flush combinations. I think at 135 he was more drained, so now he could rehydrate up to 165 and fight very good. I feel like Devin should fight at welterweight though. The Ryan Garcia fight should be at welterweight. 140 looks like he's still drained at 140, and I don't know. But you see here, he gets his first knockdown in 5 years and is able to go down to the body real good. The combinations, man, will it be enough for Teo? I feel like Teo could take these combinations, but it's going to be a real back and forth fight. I don't see Devin dropping Teo, though. I could see him making him frustrated, like Sandor Martin. Maybe I could see Devin dropping Teo if he sits down on his punches more. Because Sandor Martin don't got no power at all. At all, and he was able to drop Teo. So I feel like, yes, this performance, I feel like we might see this Devin again, but we never know because Teo is young. Regis Prograis is no Teofimo Lopez at all. A great warm-up fight would have been Sabril Matias versus Devin to see. So now, Teofimo Lopez is Josh Taylor. This is Teo's best performance in my opinion. This is my favorite Teo fight. You know, he's coming off of, you know, Sandor Martin and Kambosos fight. He lost the Sandor Martin fight, in my opinion. I think the Kambosos fight was a lot closer, but he whooped Josh Taylor, like, really bad. And, you know, you can see right here, Josh Taylor was the bigger dude. Josh was 5'11", Teo is about 5'8", 5'9". You know, Josh's jab. I don't know what was wrong with Josh. It's really hard for me to explain this fight because it's just Teo. It's Teo dominating, and also Josh putting on a great fight. You could tell Josh is a good fighter, and Teo is just better. The way Teo is just banging this former undisputed champion, and Teofimo Lopez is coming off of 2 performances where he somewhat lost, and then he's beating on the former undisputed champion. Now, me personally, I feel like Teo got robbed of being undisputed. He should have been undisputed after beating Lomachenko. And you see he wobbles Josh Taylor. This is a great formance from Teo. This is a solid 10 out of 10 performance. There's not really much he could do better besides also getting a knockout. But this is, once again, former undisputed champion. Devin Haney, that was Devin Haney's first fight, but this is T.O.'s second fight. But he was able to rock him. Oh my gosh, I feel like if he put on more pressure, and Josh was less experienced, he could have got the stoppage. Now, Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko, right into it. Devin, and this is their. Usually on these videos, I don't have a lot of common opponents for them, but this is the first Teofimo Lopez fight I seen. So Teo was 23, Loma is 32, 31, I think. We're gonna go right here. Bam. Teo is pressing forward. He's backing Lomachenko up. Loma is not able to get the angles on him. He's throwing the jab up the body. You know, he's throwing a lot of lateral shots. And Loma makes a great fight anytime. Loma's a very tricky fighter because he's able to throw angles. In my opinion, Lomachenko lost a lot of fights, but this is like the only loss Loma really had. Like the Devin Haney fight was super razor thin. I think Loma won, but I don't think it was a robbery. I think Loma just won. But he lost to the other dude in the beginning of the square. I watched that fight. I think Loma won that fight fair and square. But I scored this fight. When I watched the full thing, I scored it 8-4 Teo or 7-5 Teo, only because he was putting more pressure on Loma, and Loma wasn't able to get the angles. You see all the strong combinations. You could tell the age also played a factor, I guess, but not really at the same time because this is Loma's prime. Because he fought Devin Haney a couple fights after this, so I think Teo was able to pull on forward pressure and was able to put Loma on the ropes. Teo's also bigger than Loma, like a lot. Loma looks like a featherweight. Teo looks like a lightweight. So, that doesn't mean anything because Lomachenko was able to fight at 135. This was a very great performance from Teo also. I feel as though he did a lot better, but styles also make fights. Devin Haney's style does not go good against Lomachenko's style, as you can see, but Teo's style is a lot better. Teo has that pressure. He's that outboxer, flashy style of he's a boxer. And Devin is like more of a basic boxer in my opinion, because Teo also has good moments, but you never know what you get from Teo at all. You don't know which one you get. He usually performs well when he's in big fights. The Lomachenko fight, the Devin Haney fight, the Josh Taylor fight. I feel like he's gonna perform good in the Devin Haney fight, and he's gonna do great. There's not really much I can say more, but this fight is I don't know. This fight and the Tank and Teo fight, I feel like everybody at 135 should come together and make a tournament. That would be great. I want everybody to fight each other. Lightweight and 140 and 135 division to come together and make a tournament. Sorry, guys. But, yeah. I'm just going to let it play out a little bit, though.
35 pounds, fighting bigger than his natural weight. Here, the champion at 135 was landing 36% of the power punches against Lomachenko. And he comes in with a 1-2 there, a right hand.
Now, with the Devin Haney fight, I feel as though Devin Haney wasn't able to fight off a lot of his combinations. He wasn't able to, he was controlling the fight by body shots. I feel like Lomachenko was able to have so much success because he was going in and out a lot like how he used to. And I feel like he was very motivated for this fight. This is one of his last fights, And Devin Haney is a young, talented fighter. He was able to get past Devin's jab a lot and throw the combination down the pipes. But I feel like Devin controlled more with his jab and jabs to the body shots. Loma couldn't really take them as much. You see right here, he crumbles with a body shot. And Devin's able to have success with that. But I feel like people are calling this fight a robbery only because they see the stuff Loma's doing and Devin's work isn't really like being shown as much because it's all to the body. But I feel like it either goes 7-5 Devin, 7-5 Loma. I haven't really seen anybody, any moment in the fight where anybody was dominating more. I saw all of Devin's body shots. I saw all of Loma's great work at the top. You see right here, Loma's throwing better combinations than Devin, and it's more flashy. And I can understand why people say it's a robbery, but not everything in boxing is robbery. It was a close fight, but I also feel like styles make fights. You can't say Devin's gonna beat Teo off of this fight, or Teo's gonna beat Devin, because styles always make fights. And just because Teo had more success against Lomachenko, that doesn't mean that Teo, it doesn't mean Teo's gonna win. I still feel like that fight's 50-50. But here, we're seeing Devin Haney's first loss. We're gonna look at Devin and Teo's first losses. So boom, right here. Ryan is the younger fighter. You know, he's one of Devin Haney's youngest fighters. You know, they fought, and then both of them were in the middle. Were like damn near mid-20s. You know, everybody's healthy, because Devin Haney really fights a lot of older people when it comes to people like Lomachenko, Linares, Gamboa. But he fought a lot of smaller competition when they were his same age. You know, even Regis Prograis was in boxing way longer. This fight shows that a younger person with the mechanics and perks of being younger could give Devin a lot of trouble. Guys like Tank, Shakur, Teo will give Devin trouble because you see all the holes in Devin's game. Like in my last video with Earl Spence and Fundora, I said that the Terrence Crawford fight was a very big opening on. You never know who's gonna win now because of all the flaws you see Spence had, and he's had these flaws for years. But we just now seen it with that fight, and it's the same with this one. Devin Haney was able to have success though and make it a very close fight, but Ryan was able to knock Devin down a whole bunch of times. Ryan is not fundamentally better.
Energy for the later rounds.
But Devin has a lot of holes in his game. See that here? Look, he's trying to draw instead of having boxing. He should have done boxing.
Garcia is having the fight of his life. Haney's in the corner. Taking shots. Haney better take a knee, man. Caught him again.
I also feel like Ryan did very good in this fight too.
I don't think anyone thought we'd
Not
see perhaps the
fundamentally,
fight of the year, but we're in the...
keeping his composure. This fight, Teofimo Lopez, Kambosos, was a very good fight. In my opinion, it was one of the fights of the year 2021. It was back and forth. It was a very close fight. I had it, when I first watched it, I thought Kambosos won. But now that I'm looking back on it, I feel like Teo did a lot to edge out the fight, but it was very, very close. Kambosos is a fast, furious fighter. Teofimo Lopez was damn near dying in this fight. They said that he could have died in this fight, but I feel like Teofimo Lopez did a lot in this fight. He got knocked down. He also had the wrong game plan by him trying to knock out Kambosos in the first round. That's some crazy stuff. He underestimated him. You see right here, he gets knocked down. He underestimated Kambosos and fought with his ego and his pride. And I feel like with Team Canelo now, he's going to be able to have more.
And you know, Devin Haney also has
like his performances are all going to be the same way. His performances against
Eddie Reynoso is also a great trainer. Who's able to train guys like Frank Sanchez, Oscar Valdez, and Canelo.
Guys like Josh Taylor,
and their fights were really good. Oh my God.
He beats on them, and those are high level fighters. So I feel like Team Canelo will be able to switch his style up a little bit and stimulate his fights. But I feel like Devin Haney has such very good boxing fundamentals. They both have boxing fundamentals. I feel like it's gonna be a very big chess match.
in the early rounds, and I feel like Teo has enough power to drop Devin. But I feel like Devin also have enough skills that will frustrate Teo. Like with the Sandor Martin fight, he was able to have success, and he doesn't. Sandor Martin can't punch through a wet paper bag, and was able to drop Teo. So I don't know. I feel like this fight will all depend on who is better on the night, whose skills are more tight, and who can stick to the. All right, chat. So the video is done. Personally, I feel like the winner of this fight has a lot of routes to go. They have the Tank route, the Ryan route, the Shakur route, the I could see Devin Haney fighting at welterweight. Both of them fighting at welterweight. But yeah, that's it for the video. In my opinion, I have Devin Haney by unanimous decision or split decision. It's gonna be a very close fight. I feel like one of them are gonna get dropped. I feel like Teo might drop Devin, but it's gonna be a very, very good fight. And yeah, but stay tuned for our next breakdown vid. I'm on vacation right now. I'm finishing this video on vacation, so peace out, and new video coming out soon. Peace.
Let's go, bro.